Hi Aquarius, welcome to your weekly scopes. Please keep in mind this is only a general reading. Take what feels right and with what resonates with your own life experiences at the moment. So Aquarius, it's definitely a week that can be surprising, that can have its challenges in accepting those surprises or those situations, that those scenarios that suddenly change, that suddenly are upside down, that suddenly find this complete new way of revealing and manifesting to you. But it's something that unconsciously you are desperate to meet. In a sense, your unconscious self is starving for change, is starving for adventure, is starving for a sudden reversal of circumstances that you are in right now. But this can create a sense of anxiety and fear and insecurity, because this also can mean that you will need to say goodbye to some things you are emotionally attached to, and that many times can be hard and harsh because our emotions are overly identified with the outcomes. We are not really in the state of just allowing emotions be being that compass guiding us. So emotionally you are attached or overly attached to something that you know has died, has met its finishing um, line, but you're really resistant or anxious about walking away because you it hurts. It hurts to walk away from something you put so much of your heart into, and just accept that it's have run its course and that now it's time to go on new ventures. Now it's time to accept change and accept things changing and going in different directions, completely away from this emotional attachment we're having. But this week it's about really accepting the winds of change coming in. Because as a main opportunity, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So as an opportunity, first of all, it's a big one because uh, it's a major arcana. So definitely the opportunities are bigger than the challenges, and you have the power to overcome challenges and make them this beautiful opportunity as brighter as it can be, which is about you finding joy, finding happiness, finding passion and enthusiasm and many feelings that may have been dormant within you in things changing suddenly. Suddenly a new person comes in your life. Suddenly you travel to a foreign country. Suddenly you change the course of your career. Suddenly you reform your own image. I don't know. There's a couple of scenarios that can happen, but especially concerning mental blockages, mental patterns, thoughts keeping you up at night, in the sense of voices controlling your own desires, voices of the mind controlling your own ability to listen to your deepest desires and needs, and where does your heart truly lies on and what it's trying to tell you, that can suddenly change if you allow it. So anything that was not great, that was not giving you happiness and joy, it's about to end. But you have to let it end as well. See, we have to meet these energies halfway. They are there wanting to be manifested, but we need to be a vibrational match to it, which is accept change, accept the winds blowing your way and sweeping you off of whatever you thought it was established in your life, and leading you and guiding you maybe in a complete different direction. But also know that this is meant to be this way. This is the timing. So if in the other hand you have been wanting that, you are aware and conscious that you need this change, now it's the time to implement it. Now it's the time to go on a new road of the unknown and see it as a blessing. Suddenly you can win a lot of things in your way. Whatever internally you perceive as winning, as luck, as fate, as destiny, whatever these concepts mean to you, they are really attached that to this perfectly universal timing, wanting to blow the magic and make you go in a different direction. But the challenge is the Nine of Swords. The challenge is to get off your mind. The challenge is to not be overly focused on the problems and look at the blessings, look at the solutions. You are in this negative pattern of your mind trying to doom whatever change or whatever new situations are coming. They're trying to doom, they're trying to see only the negative aspects of it, the what ifs, the fears, insecurities, anxiety, deep anxieties coming into you because you're trying to understand this course, these directions with your mind when you should be with your spirit. It's about letting your spirit guiding you, that fire energy, because it's about taking an adventure. It's about changing, changing whatever you thought it was established again, and doing it without second, doing it because it's coming your way. And when it's coming your way and you are resisting with this fear, this anxiety, it will be felt as something terrible and scary, but it really isn't. It's something great, wanting again to wanting to make you grow on some aspect. It's leading you to a different direction than you thought you would go because it's part of your growth. It's part of your purpose in growing, especially intellectually. You are growing, you are changing the way you think, and you are changing your system of beliefs, and you are changing all these thought patterns that may have controlled you until this moment. And it's time to let it be. Let it be what it is. Whatever circumstances present itself this week, let it be and go with it. Go with the flow of it. Go with the flow of the wheel. But also acknowledge where are you keeping a pattern. Because sometimes the Wheel of Fortune can also talk about the wheel constantly showing us the same patterns, the same type of relationships, the same type of situations repeating itself because we didn't yet understood the pattern. But once you understand the pattern, once you let it, the pattern is here in anxiety, fear, insecurity, feeling like you have this inability to do whatsoever about your own state of being and the circumstances in your life right now, but you do. Which is just uh to let it change, to let it go, to end the chapter of it. So really accept whatever it's coming your way because it's trying to promote great things on your way, either externally or internally, in the sense of um, how you perceive the world itself, how you perceive the directions you go into. What is the real meaning of it? So that can come in a surprising event. Most of the times too, because most of the times those energies are really unconscious. So whatever big surprise, whatever big shock it's in your way, take a second look at it and don't feel so uh, anxious, so fearful, because it's doing its wonders and it's many times blessings in disguise to help you, to help us break the pattern of behavior, which is really about how you have been letting your mind and the blockages of the mind control you and control your life direction. So Aquarius, I hope you have a great week. Thank you for listening, liking, subscribing, and hopefully we'll see each other next week.